Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to GGobbie, or Graphite Goblin. I am jumping right back into Divinity. Sorry, no, that's not correct. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Yes, hi, YouTube. I was just talking about the older Divinity games. Before I started the recording, I actually played a bit of the Divine Divinity soundtrack. I encourage anyone to look into it. There are some really crazy good tracks on the Divine Divinity soundtrack, some of which actually made it into DOS 1. But Pokrovsky's work was sort of... I don't know if it's a rights thing or whatever, but they stopped using it for the most part for DOS 2. With a couple of exceptions. There are a few tracks from that. Borislav Slavov actually borrowed and used melodies from the older games going into DOS 2, such as Beast's themes, or rather the Queen's High Seas. That's actually Drunk with Dwarven Mirth, but remixed and rewritten. But it's a very Dorfy theme. But yeah, I was just talking about how, like, you probably won't have to play those, and Sven Vink even said you probably won't have to play those older games, and you may not even have to play this game or DOS 1 to understand the new Divinity game. I think they've been pretty good about making their games self-contained experiences and narratives. Did I play a dwarf in BG3? You bet your ass I did. Twice. And a halfling. Maybe even 3 times. My first BG3 character was a Dwarven Ranger Beastmaster, and I have 0 regrets. So he was a Hilldorf. Yep, and in Dragon Age, as often as possible. I may be a graphite goblin, but I am also a dwarf enthusiast, if the beard does not give it away. Ironically, I named him Sven, not realizing that the CEO of Larian is also named Sven. But my first... I think Commoner. My first... BG3 dwarf was a Beastmaster Ranger, and the thought was that he was like the outdoorsy type. He had, you know, family and stuff in Baldur's Gate, but he was actually more out in the wild kind of person. At some point, I romanced Shadowheart because I was playing with my boyfriend at the time, and we each had a character. And I wanted there to be a healer in the party at all times, so I ended up kind of stuck with Shadowheart, and then because of that, I was getting all this, like, approval, disapproval with her being in my party. But he was actually, like, switching out characters, and he added almost like a little polyglot going, or polycule going. Polyglot? That's language. Polycule. He had, yeah, he had a few little romance threads going. But I ended up starting to romance Shadowheart. She invited me out for drinks, and I thought, but I don't want to romance Shadowheart. She's only reacting this way because we've been together this whole time, and maybe there's some tension there. But she invites me out to drinks, and my dwarfy self was just like, drinks? I'll never say no to a drink. So I join her, and immediately friend-zoned her. And it was super awkward. But then, we did the, so, like, yeah, she was, like, miffed about it. She was pouty about it. And, of course, Lizelle was like, I saw you going off on your own with Shadowheart. She was getting all upset about it. But, we ended up having this, like, deeply platonic relationship. And, like, in my head, in my little roleplay self, I was kind of justifying it as my dwarf was getting, like, sort of inspired by Shadowheart and converting to Sharism, until she ended up like renouncing it later in the game. Which is one of the options. You don't have to go that way. But he also went into the Zaithisk at the Githyanki colony and got brain damage to the tune of -2 on his intelligence modifier. And you can undo that by giving him a tadpole, but I'm like, no, this is too funny. I'm gonna let him have a 6 ability score in his intelligence slot. Happened to me in real life, yeah. Those Zaithisks, gotta watch out for those. But like he was just my like surly dwarf that would like, he didn't pick fights, but he wouldn't back down if someone was like being an asshole to him. So I ended up like killing a bunch of people in the Grimforge area because he didn't take any shit from this one guy, and it started combat. But yeah, he ended up being like basically Shadowheart's knight, because I got like the Ranger Knight trait or whatever that let him, as a ranger, equip heavy armor. So I ended up, of the 4 party members, I ended up having the highest AC in the group, followed by Shadowheart as a cleric off tank. But yeah, we just had this like really beautiful platonic relationship. And I feel like with the epilogue, and I won't say anything about the epilogue, I'm pretty sure Ariel is still working on that. But yeah, with the epilogue, the exchange between my dwarf and Shadowheart was like really beautiful and sweet. Considering they weren't like sexually involved, if that makes sense. Now, for my solo playthrough, well, one of my solo playthroughs, the one that I can remember most clearly is my Murder Hobbit. My Halfling, Shadow Monk, Dark Urge, Embrace Dark Urge. I had romanced Lae'zel to the point of getting married, but I had romanced and had the love scene with Minthara at the Druid camp party. But after that, I like kind of progressed on Lae'zel because Minthara wasn't in the party. But then, like, late in the game, I reunited with Minthara and like kind of got that rolling again, but then I had to break up with Lae'zel, and like my little halfling was a serial killer, so like that breaking up with Lae'zel was not the worst thing that he did in that game. But it was sort of interesting because the two of us then had history, so like I don't know that it added any dialogue scenes, but like from my perspective, having gone through all of that, it like added this tone in my perception to all of our interactions between me and Lae'zel. Like we're broken up, but we're still close type thing. Yeah, it's really cool. It's weird how even without them writing anything around that, or besides the actual breakup portion of it, it's sort of cool how like my mind as the audience, as as the one playing, I'm perceiving things so much differently. Yeah, it fills a lot of it in. Anyway, that's Baldur's Gate 3. Divinity Original Sin 2. What did I do last time? I fought a demon who was possessing a little girl. I freed the little girl from the demon. She dumped a whole bunch of source orbs on me. Yes, time to divine our divinity. And then I came here through the portal to the dream world, and we were assailed by manifestations within this dream world, manifestations of our nightmares. One of them being Bishop Alexander, another being Malady, who seems to be an intimidating force for our party, and another being Wendigo. And there were a series of black mirrors, not the TV show, but you know, the purple shadowy mirrors. This also happened to you in real life. Yeah, it happens. If you wait too long, I think after a certain number of turns, another character will spawn, and it's usually a clone of one of your party members. So in this case, it was the Red Prince, but he had access to some of the spells that he had learned but didn't have memorized. So he was using stuff like Tactical Retreat. I don't have set on him. He might have used Provoke. He used Summon Oily Blob a whole lot. And yeah, like, I don't know if it gave him extra memory so that he could use all that stuff, or it just pulled from the entire list or something. But once you break all of the mirrors, this door appears. But I figured I would finish it up and clean it off. You know, clean up all the enemies just to get the XP. However, I spent like 20 res scrolls on this. I still have a fair amount left, but that was an expensive fight. So I'm gonna have to do something about my supply. Yeah, it was a lot. Man, I have a lot of shit. I'm glad that they added the key ring to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not using this anymore. Oh, I can't store anything in the Lady Vengeance right now because the because we're in the Dream Realm. Armor of Frost scroll. But yeah, it was just like musical res scrolls the entire time. At one point, I was down to, I think, just Beast. And I'm like, this is for sure going to be a loss. I'm definitely going to lose right now, but I'm going to keep trying. So I think I raised Red Prince, and then I raised Iffin, and then Gobi, because Gobi's the only one that doesn't have the Morning Person talent. Yeah, I was cockroaching for real. To be fair, so were they. Because, I think I killed Alexander, but then he just popped back out of a mirror at full health and armor. I'm like, oh, you can just respawn? That's not fair. And he was the one that kept casting some sort of madness spell on me. So the Red Prince, in particular, was being targeted by that a lot. Partly because he has naturally lower magic armor from being my physical fighter. I guess it's kind of even. You know, it's probably closer to even now that he has the contamination set on. Anyway, on to the next part. As a reminder, we are here to hunt down or track down Sada, the Red Princess. Sada. She is pregnant with the Red Prince's child. If the Red Prince and Red Princess give birth to a child, it will be, per prophecy, it will be a dragon. And the Shadow Prince is concerned that or rather, he's convinced that the birth of a dragon and the return of dragons in general will mean the end of lizard kind, because the lizards had been dragons in the past. They are now cursed to be lizards, terrestrial lizards, but some of the lizards are proud of their proud of what they are, or maybe it's more that they feel that this is their destiny, their lot in life, that they should be lizards, and that bringing dragons back would be bad. So let's pursue deeper into the dream. We must go deeper.
These are the banners of the House of War. My house.
I'm out of source points as well. Beast, let's have you load up on source first, because Thunderstorm seems to be the most useful spell in my list. That and Dome of Protection are pretty good. So I'll make sure that GGobbie has one. At least one. Okay. Can't seem to get over there. Beast, can you bring that corpse over here? I feel like I want to bring... Oh, he doesn't have the skills left for Vacuum Aura? What happened to his Aerothergy? That must be why he doesn't have Vacuum Aura anymore. Vampire Conqueror is good. Acid and Atrophy. Get rid of Laser Ray. I do like Last Rites. Spontaneous Combustion. Let's get rid of. Then again, Fire Whip would be good. Gag Order's pretty good. You know, Grasp of the Starved is cool, I never get to use it. So I feel like maybe Corrosive Spray would be better. Or maybe, well... Daggers drawn looks like it'd be really good too. Yeah, I'll bring back spontaneous combustion. Okay, F5. How are you, gentlemen?
Ramos even haunts my nightmares, it seems. Unless the nightmare is his.
An elegant and imposing lizard appears within the haze before you. Ignoring you completely, he bustles past you to the Red Prince, genuflecting before him on one knee.
Red Prince, spouse of the sun, Anan Nerchet. I, your servant, Bramos. I was keeping the portal at the consulate open for you, but...
Catching himself mid-speech, he suddenly turns to glower at you, beady eyes bright with hostility.
Perhaps we could speak somewhere more private, my lord.
You leave me be. I'll stand by Red Prince's side.
He's right. He stands with me no matter what.
Bramos narrows his eyes at you before turning back to speak to the Red Prince.
Very well, my lord. There have been so many obstacles. The House of Shadows, agents of the God King, and other trifles beneath your royal ears to suffer. But none of that bears thinking of now. For all that matters, your highness, is this. You are here, and the Red Princess awaits you.
The princess? Where is she? Out with it, man!
In the center of the dream, your majesty. In the sunset eye of the dragon. Agents of the God King seek her relentlessly. There is no hiding place safe enough for her in the material realm. Only in the dream can she rest.
Lead me to her, Bramos. Show me the way.
I stay silent. I know this meaning means a great deal to the Red Prince.
She's right here, my prince. Cross the threshold, pass through the iron door behind me.
He reaches out and hands the Red Prince something small and shiny. A key.
Majesty, she awaits you.
Okay, I don't have to kill these guys. Grab another source point for Gobbie. Spear of Horror Sleep. Grabbing that. Would be kind of nice to do a try and do a spear playthrough. I don't know how well it would work though. Oh, holy shit, there's a treasure chest here. Detailed ring. Antiwares. F5.
This feels like home.
Guys, I'm cooking, literally. You're combining lox, tomato, and cream cheese with pesto pasta to make one glorious dish. You know, I was smelling pesto all day. I don't know if maybe I'm having a stroke. I went to the grocery store, smelled something that was like very reminiscent of like a cavatappi. Is it cavatappi? No, it's caprese sandwich or salad. We'll just have a pesto party. God, there was a deli chain in Minnesota for a while, and they had the best pizza that had like pesto on it. I don't remember what it was. It was like Mediterranean or something, was what they called it. Not authentic, obviously, but it was a very good pizza. But yeah, Ariel, I'm also questioning What is Lox? Because I know a Lox is a creature in Valheim, and you can tame Loxen. It's a lizard-ox mix. And they're big and fluffy and adorable, and I love them. Massachusetts. Oh, it's smoked salmon? Interesting. Itadaki, Massachusetts. Oh. I'm going to turn the music up a tiny bit. This is the Red Prince's theme, and it is genuinely sexy.
An oasis of horror in a desert of, well, also of horror.
If I lived on the East Coast, I'd be down for the NYC meetup. Otherwise, it would really depend on my school schedule and everything.
My prince, with your every step towards me, my heart beats more happily. Come and look at the fruit of our union. A dragon, as yet unhatched. And there are more eggs lying upon velvet cushions in my tent. Dragons to be. Yet all too vulnerable as they lie dormant in their shells.
What's that noise?
What is yet unborn will one day spawn an empire. We must protect them, my love.
The House of Shadows cannot touch you here, Satyr. Protect them from who?
The God King.
The God King? But why?
It seems inconceivable to me now. But in my blackest hour, I turned to him for guidance. You must know, my prince, I was desperate. The House of Shadows closed in around me, determined to kill me before I could become the mother of dragons. Then there was a voice. Promises of protection and power in Kingdom Come. I became sworn to the God King. But when I saw his followers, the vilest creatures one could conceive, I realized how poisoned his gifts would be. I did the only thing I could do. I appealed to our old champions of the House of Dreams and fled here, into a world untouchable by our foes. But I cannot stay here forever. Our children must return to Rivellon and fulfill their destinies. However, as long as I'm sworn, as long as the God King lives, this is impossible. The burden falls on you, my love. Only you can save us.
I remain silent. The Red Prince has the situation well in hand.
The Red Prince nods his thanks to you.
We have a sworn breaker. We can undo her covenant.
Oh, right. That thing. Here, have that.
A sworn breaker. My prince. And you, my savior. You never cease to amaze.
As Satyr takes the scythe, a black tendril becomes visible, rising from her heart into infinity. With a decisive cut, she slices it through. A hiss, and it evaporates. She's free. She's sworn no longer.
The curse has lifted. The dread voice of the king is gone.
She embraces the Red Prince passionately.
Hold
You
on.
have set me free.
But you'll never be truly free of the God King as long as he threatens all of Rivellon. There's only one course of action left open to us. I must face the Dread King and kill him myself.
My prince, your children will help you. Here, take one of the eggs and engulf it with fire. Do so, and your child will be born, ready even now to fight by your side. With a single breath, you'll usher in a new age. A new creed before which all must bow. A dawn of flame.
Sadher, the child will be a dragon, yes, but to expose it to such danger, I'm just not quite certain this would be the right course of action.
Sorry, Your Highness, I must express my misgivings. These eggs should be destroyed. They're a danger to this world.
Traitor!
After all this time, you would stab me in the back. You would have me destroy my own children. Your flesh isn't worthy of the steel of my blade. By all the dead gods, it'll just have to set aside its pride.
Oh! No. This isn't what I wanted. No, that's too big of a consequence. So that can happen with a few party members, where if you do the wrong thing, or if you don't do a thing correctly, they will fully leave your party.
This feels like home.
Thankfully, I quick save incessantly, so I found...
An oasis of horror in a desert of, well, also of horror.
And also, considering Red Prince is my pack mule, with a lot of my inventory, I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to carry that somewhere.
With your every step towards me, my heart beats more happily.
Username, you can get a hireling to replace them.
Come, what is yet?
The house of
the God King.
The God King?
Seems you must. Then there was. I did the, but I. The burden falls on you.
The red.
We have a...
Sworn breaker.
As Sadher she embraced.
You have set.
But you'll never be truly...
My prince, with a single.
Sadher, the child will be a dragon, yes, but to expose it to such danger, I'm just not quite certain this would be the right course of action.
Wait a moment, you're just gonna give up a dragon? I mean, it's your destiny. Proudly show it. Besides, having a dragon at my side would be quite the thing.
Very well. My child will skip the cradle for combat. I wouldn't have it any other way, really.
The God King must burn. Under your joint command, let my offspring be the all-consuming fire. I agree. You and he have long been on the road. I suppose you trust one another. The God King must burn. So under your joint command, let our child be the all-consuming fire. Now go, and take this ring with you. It is the ancient circle of suns. By this ring, I make thee one with fire. And one day, by this ring, I'll be wed.
Speak up, Your Highness. Your Majesty? Are you queen yet?
One more battle, my prince. Then we will return to our empire as king and queen. Our children will flourish, and the world will be theirs. Our marriage will unite the houses of war and law into the House of Dragons. That is how it will be. The prophecy will be complete.
They embrace, lips hot upon lips.
Yonder portal will take you back to Rivellon, where the God King awaits. Good luck, my prince. I love you.
And I love you.
And I love the Red Prince too. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. Mia, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
It's time. Kindle the flames. Hatch my dragon.
Welcome in, Raiders. I am GGobbie, or Graphite Goblin, an art student, carpenter, role-playing gamer, currently playing Divinity Original Sin 2.
It's time. Kindle the flames.
Your Highness.
Catch my dragon.
Don't push it. Yeah, welcome in Ray, Mia, Rinsky, Candle, Caro.
The egg is ready. Douse it in fire and birth a dragon.
Vest of Wonder. Pyro and a Hydro.
It's time. Kindle the flames. Hatch my dragon.
Finesse on a... Oh, it's a spear. Lucian's Needle. Interesting.
The egg is ready. Douse it in fire and birth a dragon.
Am I really wearing pants that are called 1000 Mice?
Kindle the flames. Hatch my dragon.
Crit chance, dodging, strength, slow, crippled. It's a one-handed sword. Wonder if that'd go well on Beast. Well, I can sell it too.
The egg is ready. Douse it in fire and birth a dragon.
Okay, I'll get on that. F5.
The egg is ready. Douse it in fire and birth a dragon.
The shell cracks open. A small dragon's head becomes visible. It looks at the world around it and roars, flame bursting from its mouth. Though but moments born, you can already feel the terrible power of this creature.
Look at it. Isn't it magnificent? Tiny titan, ready to burst forth with unstoppable force.
The dragon hears its mother's voice and roars again. Spreading its wings, all of the shell gives way. It has happened. For the first time in millennia, a great red dragon is born.
The Red Prince walks over to the dragon with the intent of taking it with him.
You approach the dragon and take it in your arms.
Yes. Go with your father, my darling. Make me proud.
The dragon nuzzles you with its snout, happy in its father's arms. A bright red flame surrounds you
Yay.
both, but does no harm. It is the magic that binds you to the dragon.
Your soul has bonded with your child's, my love. Call for it, and it will join you in battle.
Thanks for the follow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follows. Exactly. Welcome to the world. Now go murder things.
Off the dragon soars, ready to heed your call.
After all this time, the prophecy has come to pass. I am the father of dragons. How glorious, my child.
What do you mean I don't have it memorized? I don't have the skill to summon my child memorized? Okay, what do we get rid of? I, like, never use Overpower. It's kind of hard to use when you're in, Tactician mode and everything has just a crap load of armor. What do I have room for now, though? Happens in real life, too? Yeah. That does give me room to put on... Play Skibidi Toilet, they'll come running. Yeah. Hey, Dragonling. I have Daddy Shark. Do you want Daddy Shark? Or Baby Shark. That's what it was. Battle Stomp, I think, makes more sense. F5. Oh, and look at all this free treasure. Level 20 Finesse Gear, Hydrosophist, and Summoning. Send to Iffin. Add to wares. I'm encumbered. Right, beast. Were you able to use that? Is that good? Is that a good one? It's not as good. It's not nearly as good. Let's sell that. Add to wares. 5 intelligence. And Pyro. And Geo. Yeah, let's do it. Equip. The Glare Hat. Int, Huntsman, Scoundrel, Pyro, Necro. I do like that outfit. Well, the other one's higher level, though. See, that's a finesse hat. Holy crap, Iffin. We gotta upgrade that. Yeah, let's do it. Equip. I feel like armor just looks weird on a human. The shoulders are too big, the pauldrons, and the pants kind of are too. Which, like, it makes sense because usually the camera's like farther away, so you want them to be visually recognizable. But it still looks weird when you get down to it. Add to wares. What was that piece? What did I just do? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Portal of Reality over there. You know what? I think I'm good. I don't need to find every single thing in here.
I can see the consulate. The consulate garden is easily glimpsed from your side of the portal. Instinct tells you that once you enter, you will not be coming back.
That's fine. Bad it with this place anyway.
Red Prince, usurper, destroyer, fiend.
I left him alive in Act 3.
You have heard the dangers of the prophecy, and yet Sadha lives, safe in dreams. But if the mother endures, the father must die. Face my phantoms, Red Prince.
He's level 20.
Shadow to shadow.
Yeah, this is Elgarnon's voice actor. And also, what's his name in BG3? The, that one, isn't it that, like, BDSM guy in the Goblin camp? Oh, is he? Maybe I'm thinking someone else. Or is that who I'm thinking of? Nere? Near? Anyway, I'm about to die. He is potioning. What was that? A large finesse potion? Yee. Oh, this doesn't actually cost any source. It just took to slots to put on my bar. Unfortunately, Red Prince's summoning skill is 0, so this little dragonling is probably going to be pathetic. But, as we said, welcome to the world. Now go into battle. Nope, nothing there. Alright. Oh, he's got some cool stuff, though. Flaming tongues. Ignition? That didn't find anyone. Firebrand.
Show yourself.
Oh, there he is. There goes all of Gobbie's physical armor. Ifin. Boing. Let's fortify Gobbie. And we will put... Put a water totem here. Oh, that's a wood totem? What? Is this not a pool of water? Ha, he went for beast. Gobbie has high evasion. I mean, relatively high evasion. Oh, I thought I put one of the auras on. Okay. Firebrand. Yeah, have fun with Deltarune. Fire Whip. That one's burning. Okay. Another swap, the Shadow Prince with this assassin. Oh, I can't Thunderstorm now. Master of Sparks. Hold on. Move here. Master of Sparks. Gobbie.
Glory is mine.
Uncanny Evasion. Wait. Yeah, Uncanny Evasion, Gobbie.
Show yourself.
I sense something nearby.
I think Gobbie dodged almost every shot there. Ow. They finally broke through Beast's physical armor. Oh, red. Yikes. Okay, red. Blitz attack down to there. Whirlwind.
A dragon.
That thing dies with you!
Oh, he coming after Red Prince's baby. Encourage. It's a poison cloud. Yes. Dominate mind. Shadow assassin. Pass turn. Nice. Gonna sneak behind you with the pawn talent. And now with Sparkmaster, or rather the Sparking Swings buff, this is gonna be real cool. I'm going to whirl into barrage of 5 stabs, each dealing some physical damage and poison damage, but also each strike is going to deal a little bit of fire damage and also send a lot of fire damage to a nearby target. Holy fuck! That was a lot! The Shadow Prince is now out of magic armor. Are you still there? No, you're not there anymore. Okay. Oh! Beast is knocked down. It's actually the Dragoon job in Final Fantasy XI. You get a baby dragon pet. It's not your biological child, but... Oh, Beast! Beast went down. Welcome back, Beast. Siphon poison. Oh. I think that was the charmed assassin. Beastie. Let's rallying cry. Put up a fire totem. First aid on Red Prince. We still have a source point. She's on fire. She's on fire. She burns through the night, the speed of light. Alright. I don't have a good way to deal that much damage. But I can rupture tendons. Yeah, if she tries to move, she'll die. Oh, Red Prince has been charmed. Which also charmed the dragon pet. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, the dragon pet is not all that strong. Ow. Let's see, soothing cold. Red Prince is charmed. Another swap you. Nope. Invalid target? Oh, can he not be moved? Interesting. Healing ritual on GGobbie. I thought I hit GGobbie with that. Restoration on GGobbie. Don't waste my scrolls. Oh no! Electric Incarnate. Whirlwind. Electric Discharge. Shit, there goes Red Prince. Ow. Forest, welcome in.
Sense something nearby.
That could have been a lot worse. Sorry. She threw a love grenade, which charms everything in range. Oh no. You just get everyone Sparkmaster. Okay. This could be really bad. So this one threw a love grenade, this alchemist here. You know what? That makes sense. Throwing grenades and stuff. I think if I have to redo this, I'm gonna account for the fact that there is a grenade thrower on the field, because there is a spell to deal with specifically that. Resurrect Red Prince. But yeah, I thought she was gonna throw that love grenade in a more centered location and hit more of my party, or rather hit GGobbie. But she only hit Beast with it, so I'm not as worried. Let's see. Warp infusion on the Incarnate. You couldn't have dodged it, could you, Gobbie? Ow! Fuck! Damn it. Well, I can knock one of them down. Yeah. Ow. Beast is charmed. Used Guardian Angel, that's maybe fine. That's fine. That's didn't like him wasting a source point, but I'll take it. In the in your server? Yeah. Okay. Let's get Red Prince back. Red Prince. Put you in the circle. Since I'm thinking about it, I keep forgetting to mention it on stream, but Saturday is my birthday. I will be turning 39. If you can believe that. I'm not sure that I have anything in particular planned. Maybe I'll do a little thing like before we do the community event on Saturday, but I'm hoping to also spend some time with a friend or two offline for a bit. But yeah. Maybe I'll get a little hat. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure something out. If my real life friends aren't available, my local friends aren't available, then I'll probably spend more time here. A decade older than you. At least you're not young enough to like technically be old enough to be my child, like some of my classmates. Now that I've returned to school in my late 30s. Oh man, let's see. Let's see. Fortify Red Prince. Oh god, that hurts. And he's a lizard, so he innately has the fire breath. There goes my totem. Okay. Punch. Really didn't love that. I did say I was probably gonna die here. Incarnate Champion is still here. Tremor Grenade. Iffin's been knocked down. Iffin stood up. Yep, here it goes. Yep.
Goodbye, Red
Oh, at least I got a cool dialogue line out of that. Alright, let's just start from here. That's right, I quick-saved right before the battle started. Which means I can probably pre-position. Hey, Rose. Yeah, honestly, my 30s are when I started to feel more like an adult. I don't fully feel like an adult, full disclosure, but I feel like I have more financially figured out, and everything like on that end feels a lot more stable. Let's see. Let's pre-position a little bit here. Beast can be in the middle. If and I want up here. Red Prince is in the dialogue. So is Gobi. So maybe Beast. Really quick use Guardian Angel. And we'll start the fight. You thought you'd have your doctorate by now, so you're way behind, just taking things as they come at this point. Yeah, and that's kind of how things have been for me. Although I'm nowhere near a degree at all, by various reasons. I'm kind of just starting. I mean, I have, you know, carpentry experience, I have retail experience, but like none of it's all sort of dead end stuff. And now I'm finally at the point where I'm like, I should just go to school and figure that out if I can. So far, so good. Try Dragon Blaze over that way. You can afford loans for 1 year of pre-veterinary college. You'd love to finish, but doubt it'll happen. Well, you never know. And I know, like, easier said than done. I hit kind of an inflection point earlier this year with Operation Metro Surge happening in Minneapolis. It's screwed up my company, and some of us were put on furlough, myself included. I voluntarily chose furlough rather than switching departments because every other department is like super strenuous, and I'm about to turn 39. I'm not going to learn how to be a framer or a window installer in my late 30s. Yeah, I'm just like, I was at this point where I'm like, I don't even know if I'll get my job back. I don't know if I can get a new job under these circumstances. Circumstance? Is that? Yeah, circumstance. You ever say a word and it feels weird? It's like, did I say that wrong? Anyway, that didn't go anywhere.
Raid?
Another raid? Steven! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am GGobbie, or Graphite Goblin, art student, role-playing gamer, and soon-to-be birthday boy. My birthday is on Saturday. Not entirely sure what I'm doing for it yet. I'd like to do something on stream, but no current plans. Bast Insider, welcome in. Banana Mobster. I'm also under attack by the House of Shadows in Divinity Original Sin 2. This is my first time doing this version of this encounter. I'm in Act 4 of this game. In Act 3 is when you actually meet the Shadow Prince, and on every other playthrough, I've actually fought and killed him in Act 3. This is the first time that I've left him alive because I've actually, like, agreed to consider his proposal. And we didn't actually carry out what he wanted us to do, so now he wants to kill us. Thanks, Forrest. I considered using my alt accounts to get an extra vote, but I'm like, no, that would be weird, and they might catch me. For the what game we're playing on Community Day, not the actual American democratic system. Let's see. That would be really funny. You go into the polling place and be like, can I have 2 votes because it's my birthday? Let's see. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna throw a reactive shot down here. Any silly lizard that tries to enter that circle will get shot by Iffin. And we're gonna give everyone a pep talk real quick.
I sense something nearby.
Ow. Firebrand. Let's see. Worried about showing favoritism, so ultimately didn't do this, but I almost... Thank you for the follow. No, it's fine. It's fine. I looked at the list of things to vote on, and I'm like, these are all fun games. I'm not going to be picky about it. Yap Yap would be fun, but I'm sure we will have a good time either way. Oh gosh, what do I... Corrosive spray. No, I don't want to use my source just yet. Oh, have a good night, Stephen Joyce. Thanks for the raid. Let's see. Yeah, everyone go follow Stephen Joyce. He's very wholesome. He's one of the 2 streamers I sort of wake up to on the morning. He starts a bit later, and Urban Bohemian's the other one. Just very chill, nice Saturday and Sunday morning streamers. Morning for me. Stephen's in the UK or Europe. Scotland, I think? Yeah. Let's see. Exactly. Let's see. Man, I'm really indecisive because this is a tricky fight. Gag order? Oh, there we go. Silenced her. There's the Shadow Sniper. Oh! Well, Beast is charmed now. Fuck! That is absolutely not what should have happened there.
I'm ready. Show yourself.
Yeah, Beast using Master of Sparks on himself while he's charmed. It's really not ideal. My party's a little more spread out this time though, so I'm not as scared. Iffin's been put to sleep. Okay. I'm gonna do a little trick here. Average everyone out with Equalize. Let's get that third one in there. Which healed my party and I think hurt them. Bullhorns. Bull Rush. Here comes Shadow Prince. Oh. Smoke cover, that's not good. Alright, Beastie. You don't have enough source to do... Let's see. We can do this, though. Or should I just Blinding Radiance? No. I think I can Soothing Cold. Healing Ritual.
Glory is mine.
Did that heal Gobi? I don't think that healed Gobi. He can't see in here. That's the problem. Petrifying Touch. Eh, better than nothing. They are turning invisible. Iffin is charmed. Currently doesn't have any summons out, so that's a relief. Let's see. Let's try a Whirlwind. Didn't hit anyone. Heart of Steel. Oh. Gobi dropped his daggers. And he's dead. That's not good. No! Gobbie's like in smoke too, so I can't revive him at a range. Ah, jeez. Cryogenic stasis. Beast.
I sense something nearby. I sense something nearby.
They can't hurt him, and they don't want to hurt their charmed characters. Well, they can disease him, but they can't do any damage to him. That might have been one of the, like, trickier things I've done. Yeah, I just saw that username. Ow! Red Prince no longer charmed. Iffin's still charmed. Oh. Yikes. This might be a loss again. I'm not sure how to counter, like, any of this.
Show yourself.
If Iffin can get a turn, which he probably won't if they keep disabling him for different methods. Oh, he dodged that. Well, now he's asleep. Ow. Please give him a turn. Please let him have a turn. Ow. Oh, God. Okay. Let's bring up Red Prince. Put him here.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know if that's going to save me, though. Op attack, nice. Ha, she got stunned. Beast is down. Red Prince stunned. Iffin down. Oh, fuck, I'll reload. I'm sure I can do this. I'm sure I can do this. I just need to get somewhat lucky with it. And also not be a dumbass about it. Maybe I will... Because I feel like I wasted Red Prince's original turn by moving in a random direction and not actually hitting anything. Because they all start invisible. They are assassins after all. Yeah, I've got this. I am only level 19, and the encounter is level 20, but I am running out of XP sources, and I'm kind of locked into this situation. Fuck it, let's just go for it. So he's potioning. Phoenix dive to here. Let's see if we can't reveal this asshole. Nope, didn't find him. Heart of Steel.
Reveal yourself.
Ow. Fortify Gobbie. Tactical retreat to there.
Prepare yourself.
Reactive shot into there.
Glory is mine. Show yourself.
Thank you, Iffin. Nice dodge, Gobi. Okay. Dome of Protection this time. I'm gonna gag order on this one. Didn't work. Firebrand.
Show yourself.
You. Ha! Projectile deflected. We're just gonna unleash a thunderstorm this time.
Glory is mine. Show yourself. Said something right.
If Beast goes down, and I mentioned this in previous stream, but if Beast goes down, that thunderstorm is going to continue ticking and going off outside of the initiative order, and it'll start like spamming on whoever's turn it is, which can be very overpowered. You don't need your bow anymore. Deltarune has Gamba, and Mama wants a golden statue. Yeah, good luck. Should blitz attack you two. Path interrupted. Let's conjure incarnate, but what kind? I suppose a fire incarnate would be fine. Power infusion. Far sight infusion. Warp infusion.
Prepare yourself.
Throw a fireball right between these two. Hell yeah, that did a lot. Incarnate ranged attack on you. No more armor. Oh, Iffin. Okay. Blind you. I want to keep Gobi in here. Shackles of Pain on this one. You can try to heal. Oh, crap. You brought your bow back. Hell yeah, Thunderstorm. No, let's not do that yet. Maybe Dazing Bolts. Nope. What if I toss you into the circle? Then I nether swap Beast with you back into the circle. So he has Circle of Protection now. And Uncanny Evasion on GGobbie. Oh, red. That hurt a lot. Kindly don't die. You got it immediately? Nice! Congrats! Hell yeah! Oh, Beast knocked down. Red, what's your current status? Oh, he's about to die, maybe? Not if I can help it. Giant healing potion. Let's see. Let's see. Healing ritual. Beautiful. And siphon poison.
Glory is mine.
Did that not work? Weird. GGobbie, summon inner demon. Let's take a good look at this lady and terrify. And throw haste on Beast. Where do you think you're going? It's only so much space to walk up here. Did I hit him? Well, he's stuck up here now. Pass. Red Prince resisted death. Ow. Shit.
Show yourself.
Beast is charmed. Red Prince down. This is where the bullshit starts. For fuck's sake, Iffen. When do you go next? How about you? Alright, two can play that game. Charmed you. Maybe I will move Ifin back. Oh, Gobi. Let's uncharm Beast. And let's pull the Red Prince back from the grave. How the hell did he get down there? Oh, there's a vine. Use a charming arrow on Ifin, but it didn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna chase you down here. Knock down, punch. Pass turn. That sniper went in like the worst direction a sniper could have gone. It's like now he can't shoot anything from down here. Superconductor. Electric discharge on you. Fully stunned. Oh, terror grenade. Okay. I don't think that actually did anything to any of us. Tentacle Lash on the Shadow Mystic. That didn't work. Battle Stomp, knock you down. Red, how do you have so much AP right now? Blitz attack. Missed on the Shadow Prince. Oh god, he hits hard. How are you? First aid, Red Prince. Ballistic shot. That assassin. Where's she going? Nice. We love that. Backlash to you. Firebrand. Rupture tendons. Shield up. Pressure spike. There, that made a poisoned surface. Armor of Frost on Ifin. Punch. guy's just getting bullied down here by the Incarnate. Oh. Ah! Gobbie's been knocked down. That hurts. Yeah, fight each other. How about we equalize with the Shadow Prince? Yeah, I did love that. I did significantly love that. Then battering ram you down. Gobbie down. All right. Oh, there goes his circle of protection. Let's pull him up there. Maybe I will use a knockdown arrow on the Alchemist. She's still charmed. Interesting. Oh, right. Dazing bolt on these two. Uncanny evasion on Ithan. Can't reach, but we can go up here. Very slow at climbing ladders, apparently. Holy 1,200 damage. Oh, she's gonna burn to death. Okay. Nope. Pass turn. Gobbie's down again. Red Prince crippled. Oh no. Rallying cry on that one. It shouldn't matter though. I'm gonna smack her once. Yeah, we'll chicken claw you. Put Gobbie up in the corner. Encourage. Roast that chicken. Got her. Let's land here. Oh, I only get one of them with Whirlwind. That's fine. Oh, she wisped over to there. Alright. Beast, I want you to swap with that assassin's corpse. Cast a restoration on GGobbie. Let's eat this assassin's ghost. We'll save Master of Sparks for another time, but for now, let's Soothing Cold. Ifin has been crippled. Red Prince almost dead. All right. Shadow Prince is burning. Cloak and Dagger to here. Spontaneous Combustion, the Shadow Prince. It's pretty good. Adrenaline. Raining Blood. Does that not fill the pool? Oh, the pool can't have any surfaces in it? Well. Well. What do we have here? Shackles of Pain. Shit. Red Prince down. Haha! Hit your own guy. Holy fuck. Okay. GGobbie's about to die. Burn damage. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Move to here. Bloodsucker. Target's too far. Bone Cage. Hell yeah, 1600 physical. Ow. Ow. Punch him. Almost got him. Shit, the healing ritual. Okay, that was actually helpful for me. BC, move over here. Cleanse wounds. Master of Sparks. Ifin might go down. Oh, GGobbie stunned. Ifin down. Shadow Prince invisible. Haha, missed. Nice dodge on the backlash. Ow, that did hurt though. Shadow Sniper turned invisible. Don't know where it's going. We gotta get some people up, otherwise I'm gonna run out real quick. Red Prince up here.
I'm ready.
Armor of Frost, Red Prince. Okay. Heart of Steel. Battering ram through the Mystic. Who died? Oh! Shackles of Pain killed it. Holy crap. Let's equalize them. Bullhorns? Challenge. No. No. Let's try Enrage.
I'll yield to none.
Shit, Gobbie's been silenced. You know what? We can work with this. Gag order. Shadow Prince. Oh, right! I don't have adrenaline up. Double strike. Hell yeah.
Something nearby.
Gobbie's crippled. Shit. Superconductor. Electric discharge. That one's down. Teleportation. Red Prince onto you. Or not, sorry, Shadow Prince onto you.
Cornered.
Nice op attack. Ow. Bull rush. You are bleeding. Not enough AP to smack him. Pass. Nice dodge, Gobbie. Let's bring up Ifin. Look alive, Ben Mezd. Restoration on Gobbie. Red Prince blinded. Gobbie slowed. Gobbie sleeping. Ifin. Oh, Ifin's blinded too? Let's first aid yourself. Reactive shot there. Fortify yourself. Red Prince stunned. Nice reactive shot. Ow, Gobbie. No! Blood totem. Shit, I can't rallying cry. Take you out. Gobbie down. BC, let's bring Gobbie back. Sparking swings. Summon inner demon. Terrify this one, because you go next. Oh, you didn't get terrified? What? Shackles of Pain on you. Okay. Another res scroll. Erratic Wisp on that one. Oh, he died. Fuck. If that's how it's gonna be. Resurrect Gobbie over there. Tactical retreat to there. Gobbie's dead again? Are you serious? Electric discharge. Healing ritual on Red Prince. Oh God. Okay. Battle Stomp. Knocks Shadow Prince down. We're getting somewhere. Dragon's Blaze. Shit. Iffin's down. Dazing Bolt. Uncanny Evasion on Beast. Alright. Gonna bring Gobbie up in that puddle of blood. Cast Restoration. Hop to here. Bloodsucker yourself. Back at full. Gag order on you. Silenced. Yeah, let's Tentacle Lash the Shadow Prince. No more weapon for you. Blitz attack. You can hide, but you can't go far. Let's try Bone Cage. What do we got? Almost 3,000 physical armor from that. Shackles of Pain on the Mystic. Backlash. Adrenaline. Firebrand. Rupture Tendons. Electric Discharge. Favorable Wind. Oh, he's slowed because of the damn oil. Where'd Shadow Prince go? Oh, right, he's invisible. Alright, get Iffen back. Let's try a Dragon's Blaze, just in case we find him. Yeah, we found him. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh my god, that would have pissed me off real bad. That's one down. Hey, Shadow Prince, can you come a little closer so you can look at the blinding radiance? Fuck, fuck. There we go. Saved everyone else at least. What's one more res scroll among comrades? So that was a good source of XP. Didn't quite get me to level 20 though. Holy crap. Oh, that's Shadow Prince. Identify. Level 20. Shield. The Bastion. Smoke Grenade. Helmet. Wits, Huntsman, Arrow, Geo. Send that to Beast. Girdle. I'll send that to Iffen. Giant Frost Rune, Closed Circuit Book. Shadow Prince's Signet. 3 Finesse, 3 Wits, 1 Thievery. I think I'll take that. After all, why shouldn't I? Keep it. F5. Read. The manuscript is written in a code you cannot decipher, but for a few lines written in the common tongue. As for Sabine, I appreciate the warning, but stand down. She is now a threat only unto herself. The Mother Tree will choke on Death Fog, and with that, all will be well. If the girl is silly enough to pursue an actual confrontation, she deserves the enslavement I would now spare her. That said, do keep me posted on the Red Prince. My word, what an annoyingly talented nuisance that arrogant little brat turns out to be. Okay. Well, that note seems to predate the death of Sabine, since she's not in my party. Alright, runes. Manage rune. Finesse. What did I pick up? I picked up stuff. The girdle. It's a big boost to physical armor. Yep, add to wares. Beast, how is this shield compared to your current? Not nearly as good as Chem's Deflector. Add to wares. This helmet, however, big upgrade. Equip. Add to wares. Shadow Princess Signet I was going to put on GGobbie. Or the Flawless Ring. Add to wares. Door to Eternity requires summoning 3 to Ifin. Magical Arbalist. That might be an upgrade for Ifin. Too much to carry. It is, in fact, an upgrade for Ifin. Give you some water resistance, I think. Yeah, select. Store. I'll sell that. It's a unique spear. Store on Lady Vengeance. Sell that. Okay. F5. There's so much poison everywhere. Add to wares. Okay. Yeah, I can climb down to here. That was another fairly difficult battle, but I'm almost level 20. Corpse of Zonde. Zonde. I feel evil's eye upon us. Every night my dreams are the same. The Imperial Consulate burns, and lizard corpses among the flames. If the consulate falls, you must be ready. More a boat at the rocky beach under the western cliff. Take every sacred artifact you can carry with you to the water. Yes, even that heresy of the Devourer. We cannot let the armor with such power fall into the wrong hands. Yours in faith, Dreamer Tiara. Not my best accent. The Devourer's Heart. Send to the Red Prince.
Heavy bone jaws emerge from the heart of this breastplate. Looking into the open mouth is dizzying. Ash and a warm red mist surround you. A memory flashes, and you're far from home. The city has no lizard architecture save the building in front of you. Seeing a piece of your heritage is grounding. Heat envelops you from head to toe as a guttural voice rumbles in your ear. It snuffs out the memory with its first breath.
I see you. And inside you is the strength I've been looking for.
Who did those memories belong to?
Patience. You must prove yourself worthy of such answers. Find the place where the dreamer discovered her people. I will draw strength from there to speak again.
That longing re-emerges with twice the strength. You need that beam of hope, an anchor to home. As the feeling dissipates, a cold sensation slips down your spine. Something otherworldly lingers behind you.
We now have a fourth ghost. Spirit of the Dreamer.
A lizard in ritualistic garb keeps her vigil. Her eyes flicker upward to meet yours.
In Eternity's dream, I have seen you time and again. Time stands still in this moment. Yet my dreams speak of horrors too. Dragon's teeth, the roar of fire. They destroy any lizards who seek refuge.
I know the roar. It belongs to the Devourer.
Indeed. The dragon will torment you with false promises, but I cannot aid you until recovering my strength. Take me to the place that consumes my dreams. Then the truth will become clear.
Okay, so that is here. But I am not ready for the Devourer fight just yet. I'm not even sure I'm ready for anything left on the map right now. I may have to go pay Arhu a visit in the hope that I can get some XP out of it. Yes, the ghostly hookah. Let's go to... You know what? Let's go to the city square. Unfortunately, Bree is not here, so we have no idea if she's still keeping it together.
You're confident. I'll give you that. Too loud. Do you think the paladins
I serve all who seek aid, sir. May the gods watch over you.
Arks are still a free city, last time I checked.
Offer all wares.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Buy a whole bunch of res scrolls from you. Buy that peace of mind scroll too while I'm at it.
I heard that the paladins armed magisters didn't even let me surrender. Not too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
See if we can find more res scrolls on Gada Ganem.
A most warm welcome. May my elixirs ease your burdens. Do return, should you find it necessary.
What are you looking for? I'm not picky. So long
Let's
as
get
the
some
arrow
potions,
flies
too.
straight. Hunters,
Okay.
I've got the wares you need.
Ooh, Skull Ring. 2 Scoundrel, 1 Hydra, 1 Necro, 1 Summoning. I don't know if it's really all that good, though. It's only level 19. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll worry about buying gear at level 20.
Back to refill your quiver, are you? May the land sustain you and the wild game feed you, friend.
Another Skull Ring. I'll buy a few charm arrows.
For your good health.
Okay. Take my leave.
Julia, what can I do for you?
What do you have to offer? Ah, here's some res scrolls. Take my leave.
As long as the arrow flies straight.
Right, I was gonna go to the cathedral. Well, maybe this will give me a chance to lore dump. I don't know that I'll... Depending on how much lore I'm going to go through while in here, I don't know how much time left I'll have to fight anything. Oh, this is Chem's mansion. What am I doing here? That's the wrong way. Huh. I don't remember a Hydra.
And you can be the icky void woken.
That must be Lucian battling Damien.
Deserve it.
At 5.
Pledge my heart.
You have the trust of Lord
Pilgrim.
I wish Eddard was here. It'd hearten him to see true faith in action. But instead, he's out in the hellhole that is Driftwood, protecting the unholy, with justice and fair. I pledge my heart.
Okay, so some of these paintings were part of the what's it called? The trio of paintings. I don't know why it's giving a different trio of them here. This is pretty cool looking. I
pledge my heart, O Lucian. Please return.
I don't know who that middle one is. I think that might be Damien.
I pledge
so this painting is, as I mentioned in the other iteration of it, this is a depiction of Lucian becoming divine. Looks very different than it did in Divine Divinity, but Divine Divinity did not have nearly the artistic budget for this level of painting. It had some cool art in it, but like, I feel like art in video games has come a long way since then, especially with Larian, because Divine Divinity is very. It feels very indie. I mean, it feels like Baldur's Gate 1, but it's like a few years later than that, so. I think... Okay. Yeah, this looks like Lucian with the child Damien.
I'm always the void woken.
This may be Lucian fighting Damien, or maybe someone else. That's Lucian the Divine up in the sky there. We have the cat is Arhu, the cat wizard. The other wizard is Zandalor. Zandalor doesn't show up much in DOS 2. I don't even know if he's mentioned in DOS 2, but he does show up in these paintings. And then here's Damien, who's also only like barely mentioned in this game, but he's in a lot of the artwork. And I'm pretty sure that this is Lucian finally defeating Damien. It's really unclear to me if in this game, in this game's story, if they retconned that Damien is dead, or if that is somehow some kind of propaganda or myth that, like, Lucian perpetuated that he killed Damien, when in reality he actually sends Damien to another dimension for a while, only for him to return in Beyond Divinity and then become the big bad for Divinity 2, Ego Draconis, which takes place after this game. But it's really hard to say because this game does retcon a whole lot of stuff. Primal Chaos. Can I read that without consequences? Yeah, I can read it. Within this fading, dog-eared text are stories of demons and darkness you know little about. Whether it is a true history or a retelling of old myths, you cannot say. By creating war, discord, and chaos, the Black Ring sought to feed the demon spirit in Janus's unholy sword, to invite the sundered soul of the Lord of Chaos to return to Rivellon. None might guess the outcome of such tragedy. At best, we would all be conquered and enslaved by the Lord's minions. At worst, all the world may be returning to primal chaos, the endless, starless night that was here before the coming of the gods. Interesting. I've never actually read that one before. But it does mention the Sword of Lies. So in Divine Divinity, the Duke... Sorry, the kids chattering in the background are a little distracting. The Duke at Iron Fist Castle of the Feral region. I'm pretty sure it's the Duke Feral. He was killed by his son Janus. And at some point you get kind of more or less like enslaved by Janus, almost like you get kind of forced into his direct service. And you get sort of trapped there for a while in Stormfist Castle. But at some point, Janus acquires the Sword of Lies, which harbors a piece of the Lord of Chaos. And it's actually in the prequel little novella that they describe the war to defeat the Lord of Chaos, and then later they're trying to figure out what to do with his sword, and they hide it in Stormfist Castle. But that remnant of the Lord of Chaos possesses Janus. It possesses Janus. It's called the Sword of Lies, if I remember. And he becomes a demon, but the actually, like, fully resurrected Lord of Chaos is resurrected as a baby, and that baby is who is adopted by the player character, Lucian, and grows up to eventually become Damien. Yeah, lots of lore in this room on the origins of Lucian. You know, since I'm here, I'll read it again. There was a great need then. Unfathomable forces of darkness, forces so great the Seven themselves could not hold them at bay, began to gather like storm clouds over our great realm. And so they made a decision. They would put their differences, their rivalries, their pride aside, and join in a single avatar. One who could unite the power into a single almighty force of order and good. Lucian was chosen from among those summoned. Lucian the Worthy. Lucian the Holy. 7 times divine was he, and yet still he fell.
I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please, I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please return.
Let's see.
I pledge my head. No, my heart. I pledge my heart, Lucian. Come back. My life, Lucian.
I pledge my soil
my
to
life.
you, O Lucian.
Please return.
Please return.
Ark City Guide Volume 5. Piano. Prayers to Lucian.
Oh, my darling. My sweet, sweet darling.
This reminds me of the choir in the in Baldur's Gate 3 in the Temple of Umberlee.
Oh, my love. Oh, Lucian. What has they done? Please return.
This book is filled with a large variety of prayers to Lucian, the divine. Included are the rites of the return in no less than 44 different languages. 44 different languages? How big is Rivellon?
My darling.
Please return.
I pledge my life. Please return.
Okay, so this is the same trio of paintings that Linderkem has. Replicas of the first, second, and third Passions of Lucian.
It's not the real deal, but it looks pretty close. Huh. A reproduction and a fine one of the second Passion. Amazing just how close this reproduction of the third Passion is to the real one.
And we know that the real paintings are down in Linderkem's vault. We dealt with that a few streams ago. Waypoint discovered. So here we have paintings of the 7. Tales of the 7 Gods, since we're in kind of a lore mode right now. Tales of the 7 Gods. The 7 gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race to guide through the eternal flow of time. And thus it happened that Rallic, the most powerful of all gods, became the patron of the humans. The burly Duna created the dwarves in his own likeness and even lived alongside them in the mountainous caverns. Tyrsendelius, the poet, went into the woods and created the elves. He blessed them with near immortality and wisdom. The reptile goddess, Zor-Sissa, wished to command a proud warrior race, and thus she created the lizard people, fierce fighters from the wastelands. The god Vrogir, renowned for his brutality and violence, created the orcs, and enslaved them for more than 300 years before he left Rivellon. Zanteza, the goddess of mirth and laughter, wanted an intelligent race, versed in the arts of magic around her. She created the imps, who were talented magicians and engineers. The goddess Amadia was an outsider, preferring to live in complete solitude. As the centuries passed, the 6 races spread over the continent. One day, Amadia's dalliance with a wizard resulted in the birth of several demigods. She granted her lover immortality and decided she would act as the patron and mother of the wizards. The patron mother. Although wizards are not considered as a separate race, They have always had their own goddess to pay tribute to. Painting of Rallick.
Rallick, a swindler and a brute.
Ha! A dwarf would say that. What's Evan got to say about that?
Rallick, first of the 7. Not anymore.
Oh yeah, the 7 did turn out to be kind of a lie, didn't they?
Rallick, a swindler and a brute.
Rallick, a swindler and a brute.
Okay, so they all say the same thing if they're not worshipping that god. Tyrsendelius, we don't have an elf in the party.
Tyrsendelius, the elven cannibal. That should have been a hint.
It's an allusion to the elven proclivity of eating pieces of flesh to gain memories from it.
Zolstissa, the lizard god. The Arsus has certainly captured our arrogance. Zantetsa, goddess of imps, mirth, and laughter. Something tells me she's not laughing now. Vrogir of the Orcs. The bloodthirsty degenerate. I wonder what happened to the Orcish Godwoken.
I wonder that too. The Orcish Godwoken, the Impish Godwoken.
Proud Duna, mighty and furious. Till I came along.
Right. Ifin, or Red Prince, what do you have to say about Duna?
Duna, god of the dwarves. Did they really need such a big painting?
Yes. We did need such a big painting, Your Highness.
Amadia, mother of wizards. She's cute for a source sucker.
A source what? See if there's anything cool in here. Stuff I could sell, looks like. Or not sell, steal. I don't see any books in here, though. On the Origins of Lucian. We read that a few minutes ago. Zantetsa. Let's read this one. This manuscript about the imp goddess, Zantetsa, is, or was, clearly in progress. Zantetsa, the goddess of mirth and laughter, wanted an intelligent race, and clove to the imps, creating the most talented magicians and engineers. Okay, so that's basically just almost word for word what the Tales of the Seven said. Amadia. This manuscript about the goddess Amadia is, or was, clearly in progress. The goddess Amadia was an outsider, preferring to live in complete solitude as the millennia pass. Oh wait, it is word for word, just Tales from the Seven. Zorstissa. Let's see the Duna one. See if it says more, because it kind of glossed over Duna and Tyrsendelius.
I doubt it. There's no one left who's free of sin.
This manuscript about the Dwarven god Duna was clearly in progress. With their god's power, the races grew stronger too. Other deities could not compete, and so the smaller gods vanished or were consumed. The burly Duna molded dwarves in his own likeness and even lived alongside them in the mountain caves. Yeah, almost exactly the same. This might elaborate on Rallick. Each of the seven took the source they received from the devotees in worship. and used it to gain power. Rallick, the first of the 7, became the patron of the humans and encouraged them to be fruitful and multiply. Rogear. This manuscript about the orc god Rogear is, or was, clearly in progress. It says very little about the origin of the orcs or their scarcity in modern Rivellon, using a lot of words to communicate precious little. Scarcity.
I had the feeling no one's in control anymore.
This manuscript about the elven god Tyrsendelius is, or was, clearly in progress. Tyrsendelius, the poet, made the woodlands his domain and guided the elves to grow and prosper, blessing them with near immortality and wisdom. From him, the elves inherited their haughty charm and intense need to chronicle the events of the world as they develop.
I hope we did the right thing, overthrowing the Magisters.
Okay, yeah, it seems like there's a little bit more lore on the 7 in those books. Gone through there.
Aye, sharp, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Dwarf boy, what have you to
I
say?
could be working that fancy wedding I keep hearing about. I'd earn more gold over there than serving up slop to priests here.
Probably for the best you're not at that wedding.
I'm wasted.
Take the path of blood, pilgrim. If you're pure of heart and soul, you might do well, unlike the others.
Lucian's blessing, stranger.
I'd like to view Lucian's body if I can.
What? No. No, that is impossible. Lord Ahu put his remains to rest, and told us that no one shall lay eyes on the divine again until he returns to us in all his glory.
I doubt it. There's no one left who's free of sin.
Aye, sharp, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Charlie?
Hey, have you got my ball?
Why the long face, boy?
Smelly person threw my ball away and I couldn't go fetch. Threw it off the balcony and I couldn't find it. But then Master Ahu came back. So that's nice. I love Master Ahu.
What did this smelly person smell of?
He smelled like the front of a flower shop and the back of a butcher's. Like he was using flowers to hide the rot. And his clothes smelled of Louis. Louis's my friend.
And who could this smelly person be?
Smelly man threw my ball away and now I'm sad. It's my ball, and I love my ball.
Take my leave. I don't remember where his ball is. I think it's down here somewhere, maybe? There it is. I'll grab that in a sec. F5. Lord Ahu. Tells the 7 gods. Tuft of cat fur. On the origins of Lucian. Sunrise necklace. Ooh. It's kind of worth a lot. Key to Ahu's chambers. Unlocks the door to... Oh, I think that's where this is. Ahu's apartment. Do I explain Ahu before or after speaking with him? Maybe before. So, going back to Divine Divinity. He's not as significant in the earlier games as he is in Divinity Original Sin 1. But Arhu is a cat wizard. It's kind of a DOS 1 spoiler. But Arhu is himself originally a cat. He was given intelligence and eventually enough magic to become human by his lover Cassandra, who is the sister of Brachus Rex, the Source King and tyrant of old from thousands of years ago. During the time of Lucian's ascension, while he was still just a marked hero, a god woken himself, Arhu played small but significant roles in Lucian's quest. One of the overarching quests of Divine Divinity is to gather representatives of the 7 races to complete a ritual so that Lucian may become divine. It's a very different process than you find in Act 3 of this game. And it does involve Lucian dying. However, shortly after, or I can't quite remember if it's after or during the ritual, but the possessed Duke boy, Janus, shows up with a bunch of demons in tow, kills basically everyone in the room. I think it's, as Lucian is going through the ritual and being sent to the Hall of Echoes, where he is imbued with the powers of the 7. Only Zandalor and one other, one of the members of the race, of the 7 races, survives. And they only survived because Arhu showed up and rescued them. Other than that, he's heavily featured in DOS 1. He is kind of your Gandalf character in that one, whereas Zandalor is usually your Gandalf character. And in this game, this is basically his whole role is overseeing the cathedral and ensuring the remains of Lucian are protected and remain buried.
Godwoken, you return.
What awaits me beyond the path of blood in Lucian's 2?
Many obstacles lie between the path of blood and the resting place of the divine. I can only help with one, the Death Room. It is a room of many levers. 5 will lead you closer to your goal. The rest will lead you to your death. Each lever is named for a virtue of the divine. Find the levers whose initials spell the word power. Select these 5 and these alone.
Wait, that's it? What about the source amulet? I have other questions.
My dear, we all have questions. Sometimes we may even get answers.
I think that might actually be the same voice actor as DOS 1 for Arhu. He must have reprised his role.
He knew that his mortal remains would hold great power. The servants of the Void would naturally seek this power. We can never allow the Black Ring to lay their hands on his remains.
I asked why Lucian was so determined to prevent anyone reaching the resting place. I clicked it early by mistake. Why did Lucian want to hunt down Godwoken? Did he not want his legacy to be continued by them?
The divine worked in mysterious ways, and it was not our place to question him. I hope his spirit will forgive me for breaking my oath.
What about you? Tell me about yourself.
In my time, I've worn many hats. Many of them pointed. I've been a scholar, an engineer of sorts, a protector of towns and villages, a thief, a lover. For one particularly memorable period of time, I was a cat.
My narration was a soothing bulwark during a scary length of gameplay in Deltarune. Thank you.
Those were the days. But through it all, I've been what you might know as a wizard. All these long years I have worked to maintain balance in the world. Lately, that has seen me at the service of Lucian. But this is just one way to tell my tale. There are many versions of Ahu through the ages. My body, or bodies as it happens, age. But my spirit does not decay. Shall I go on?
Yes, continue.
It may sound stupid, given the world in which we find ourselves, but I strive for balance, and a realm in which all creatures can feel safe and free of terror. Hence my alliance with Lucian.
Deltarune gets meta and creepypasta-y. That's fun.
I have lowered my aspirations somewhat in recent centuries, I admit. Now I'd settle for the world staying out of the void. Amazing how your priorities change over time.
That's the most relatable thing that he said. Okay, the world's going to shit. Can we just, like, minimize how shitty it's gonna get? Oh, man.
I knew Lucian would defend Rivellon from oblivion. I thought he would be equal to the task and easily succeed. It seems I may have been wrong.
So, as a reminder, before becoming divine, Lucian was just a guy. I'm actually thinking, right before I confront Lucian as the, find the body of Lucian, and, enter his tomb and, like, do final boss stuff, I'm thinking I might, for the sake of context and the evolution of the character, I might start that stream on a quick peek at Divine Divinity. And then maybe I'll pull up like a cutscene from Divinity 2 that shows Lucian, just so you can kind of get a sense of like how he started as a character, and then how he's depicted a little bit later in the series, and then compare that to how he's depicted in this game. Because as I've said before, Lucian is very much a well-meaning dumbass that's given divine powers. And I think that is the expectation that...
Ho, pilgrim!
I'm not a hoe.
May Lucian return.
May Lucian return.
The prayer seems to echo in the hollow space inside you.
May Lucian return.
May he return indeed. Maybe then we can stop praying and get back to our lives.
Right? What was I saying? Lucian.
You have the trust of Lord Ahu.
I don't remember now. Got so interrupted by that sudden interaction with NPCs. Oh, yeah. So Lucian... I feel like the way they depict Lucian is very reflective of how Larian perceives players of CRPGs. In the sense that, like, you as the player are supposed to be this great hero, and, you know, throughout the quest of Divine Divinity, you do become divine, and you know, gain the angel wings and all that.
Going to fix you right up.
Yes, Toy Seller Sanders, you're very creepy. But, like, as the player, you also make a whole lot of mistakes. You make a lot of dumb decisions. You might even, like, try and go down an evil route, or you could just murder Hobo. And I feel like they really reflect that as like a very condensed average within Lucian. And you see that the Queen's High Seas. You see that, I think, very pronounced in how he fucks over Damien in earlier parts of the story, and B, in this game with the destruction of the Elven homeland with Deathfog. He's very heavy-handed and sort of like a ham-fisted ruler in that way. He was trying to get rid of the Black Ring, and he ended up killing a lot of elves over it. And I don't know that they really explain why he needed to act so urgently in that, but clearly it didn't work. The Black Ring is still active. Alright, Toy Seller Sanders.
A visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets?
I suppose I do.
The toy seller nods and smiles.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
Well, I found Lord Ahu. He was being held captive by Linda Kem. He's dead now. But now he has sent me here so that I can learn how to traverse the path of blood.
Held captive? By Kem? Are you certain?
Quite certain. Now, he mentioned something about a source amulet. Only the Keeper could have known about it.
Then I was right to sequester myself here with my puppets. Trusting people is a folly.
But it seems that you are to enter the tomb of the divine, and I am to help you get there. So be it. In order to pass the first chamber, you'll need an amulet that's charged with source. 5 souls worth, to be precise.
Here, take this amulet and fill it with source. When you've done that, return to me and I'll tell you what must be done next.
You must wear the amulet as you consume source. The excess power will be siphoned into it until it is full.
Good luck. You may need it.
Okay. Right, the Devourer's Heart. Oh, I'm not wearing those yet. Put that in Red Prince's bag.
Look at you. Beautiful. Inside and out.
Source Amulet. Equip that temporarily. F5. Alright. Ifin, I think we're gonna drop your pyramid here. We'll pick it up later. No, I said drop it. Use. Go to the red pyramid. There we go.
Ah, my amulet is glowing with source.
Keep going.
It seems the amulet can't hold anymore.
Let's get some for Ifin. Okay, Red Prince. And one more. Beast, your turn. Okay. Back to Iffin's Pyramid, who will pick that up, put it back on the hotbar. F5.
Greetings. I trust that the item I gave you is having the desired effect.
Right, it's charged. What to do next?
Fully charged, you say? That would mean that 5 souls have been... actually, I'd rather not dwell on exactly how you charged the device. On to the next matter. You'll need the Scroll of Atonement. It's locked in my desk on the 2nd floor. The password is Giora. When you have both the charged amulet and the scroll, go to the Path of Blood. On the left side of the chamber, on a pillar near Lucian's statue, you should see a hidden mechanism. It will clear the way. Good luck. You may need it.
Statue. F5.
Papa's permission granted. You may pass, friend, and...
The puppet's words choke off. It spasms and flares with sauce. Then it is still once more, and a different voice emerges from within.
You have hampered me long enough. This place will be your tomb, the only one you shall enter.
Here we go! Angie puppets. Oh, geez. They're level 19. I'm gonna quick save here. I don't remember the last time I saved. This is the grander version of the Queen's High Seas. Again, this was this melody was derived from "Drunk with Dwarven Mirth" by Kirill Pokrovsky for Divine Divinity. Let's go Firebrand. And Backlash. Adrenaline. Terrifying Cruelty. Immune to Terrified. But I think it's burning now. Maybe not. Jesus. Okay. Healing Ritual. You're out of... Let's see. Summon Dragon Link. Spitfire. Flaming Tongues. Ignition. Oh, Iffin's down. Yikes. Okay. Beast is stunned. Source vampirism. Okay, let's bring Ifin back. I think. No, I don't have the... Hop into here. Oh, I don't have adrenaline either. Petrifying touch. That helps. They're stealing all the source out of Beast. Yeah, this battle theme is easily my favorite. It's so Dorothy. Munch. Alright, Beast, can you hang in there? They're stealing swords from each other. Good King Muggle? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. If I make it... Shield up. Healing ritual. I don't know where the holy fire came from. I'll take it, but... Let's see. Fire whip. Haste on Red Prince. I think the Dragonet bleeds holy fire. Let's bring Ifin back. And equalize everyone in the bubble. We like it.
Right where I want you.
Oh, you missed. Evasive little shits, aren't they? Ignition. Firebrand. Let's fly to here. The Firebrand aura to everyone else. That one exploded. Let's see. Soothing Cold.
I'll yield to none.
Superconductor. Let's hop out of there. Oh, right. Fortify clears decay. And everything else on Gobbie. Encourage. Maybe someday I'll do a summoner build on Red Prince and see how strong that the Dragon Child can get. Just those two. Backlash. Missed. Flurry. Oh, there's three. Never mind. Rude. Ow. But that killed one of the puppets. Is there just one left? Got him. Nope. There we go. There we go. We're good. Now that half the furniture has been exploded. Virtue token. Oh, neat. Apparently this is considered stealing.
Well, well. We made it to the big smoke.
Are you really not going to do any more contracts, Ivan?
Everybody in life makes choices. I'm tired of doing what others want me to do. I'm choosing to go a different way now. I've made mistakes and compounded them. But now there's a chance to make amends, and I intend to seize it.
Ivan smiles and salutes at you.
Right. Those don't weigh anything, okay. That's fine for now. Hey.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment.
I stare
The
intently.
parchment stares back.
Oh.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears
I
an
deface the
engraving. It was
parchment.
all. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
I write Giora.
The ink is absorbed into the parchment until it vanishes. Somewhere within the desk, a mechanism unlocks with a click.
Yay! One-handed axe. Identify. Send a beast. Boots. Stompers. Strength boots. Let's I'll send them to beast. Rabbit's paw. Explosive arrow. Holy hand grenade to Red Prince. Holy crap, he has a lot of cool stuff here. I'll take that. I am literally just ransacking this dude's house. It's like technically all stealing. Blank Earth skill book. F5. Oh, it's all messy like my place. On the origins of Lucian. Twinsies, yeah. Portrait of a man, portrait of a woman. Oh, are those his parents? There's a book here. I'm not supposed to read it. Oh, military essays. Okay. What's in there? Potions. And here. I don't really need the food items. Let's see. I think that's all I wanted. So wait, what did I? Ah, the Scroll of Atonement. Okay, so I have the means to enter Lucian's tomb if I want to. However, we have more XP to get. Whither shall I go? Real quick. I am near the end of stream. I want to see if I can gain a level really quick. That's north. We don't want north. Wait. The ball, maybe? Ark's Cathedral. At the north end of the cathedral is Arhu's chamber. Outside of which is the ball. Just another quick reminder to those of you watching on the YouTube VOD to comment, like, subscribe, follow, all of that fun YouTube-y stuff. Come join me over on Twitch and get notifications when I go live by following. Someday I'll figure out multi-streaming, but with my current setup, it's not all that viable. Those of you on Twitch, I'm still here.
A ball.
We're not leaving yet.
Teeth marks in it. Smells of dog.
We have to give a doggo his ball. You can't leave yet. Oh, I just realized how dark it is in here. My bad. LOL. I forgot to turn my streamer light on. Can I not just hop back up there? I guess I'll teleport. Then once we get clear, is it 6 or 7 for me? It's actually 8:30. I do live in Minnesota.
I should have seen this coming. How could I have missed it?
I'll give Doggo his ball back wherever Doggo went. Charlie? Charlie! There you are. Don't bite my finger, Charlie.
Hello?
I found this ball just outside. Here you go.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes! Level 20. I've heard much about your Lord Master Ahu. Sounds like a very good master.
Yeah, but Master Ahu went away with the smelly man, and then he came back.
Yep. Yes, he did. Let's go! Yeah, I talked to Arthur real quick.
You return.
So, how do I use this amulet and the Scroll of Atonement?
Put the amulet on and charge it up by consuming Source. Once it's got 5 charges in it, it'll be ready to go.
I need 3 more charges somehow?
Bring the amulet and the scroll to the Path of Blood. By the statue of Lucian, there is a hidden mechanism. Set the fully charged amulet in the hidden receptacle, then read from the scroll.
Take my leave. Okay. Before we log out, let's level up. Was there... Oh, I gained a whole bunch of abilities, or a bunch of memory slots from something? Let's see. Bloodstorm would be nice.
Sharp Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Otherwise, I could use...
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool can throw together a bloody stew.
Sharp Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Maybe Corrosive Touch.
Sharp Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Vampiric Hunger. I think it's Paladin
I
Tara.
shout, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Paladin Tara Bree. Breathe airy.
I have the feeling no one's in control anymore.
I wonder if she's keeping it together. She seems to be. Maybe this is admin Bree.
I shout, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
She's been promoted. Let's see. Okay. I think we're leaning a little bit more magey with GGobbie.
I shout, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Alright. Wits? Or intelligence. From gear +7, from gear +8. Okay. Yeah, that. If I give GGobbie another point of Aerithurgy, he'll be able to use Vacuum Aura. If I give him another point of dual wielding, that increases his dodging slightly, and a bit of his damage.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool would throw together a bloody stew.
Higher Necrostat ensures that he drains more health. Stairmaster Bree, LOL. Oh my god!
I'm on.
Great job, everyone. She gets to stand on the stairs and not try and go up and down. She'll make sure that one spot of stairs is completely safe.
If only Lucian were here.
Oh man.
I shout, Paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot her. Send that send that to Bree. Okay, what was I doing? All right. Oh. I feel like maybe it's a little more worthwhile to give him another point of Pyro or Necro. Maybe Necro. Maybe Scoundrel. Maybe dual wielding. Hey, Hope Child. I'm glad you're here, actually. Stream's been good. I don't know if you've had this in any of your playthroughs, but because I left the Shadow Prince alive in Act 3, I had to fight him right after meeting the Red Princess in Act 4. And it was a grueling fight, considering I'm only level 19 and he was level 20. But, yeah, a whole bunch of assassins. I didn't have as much, like, height advantage elevation stuff to work with as you do in Act 3. Um, oh, I should go talk to his ghost now that I think about it. You've never left him alive in Act 3? Yeah, he full on was like pissed that the Red Prince didn't kill Sada. And showed up to punish us for letting the dragon be born. However, I am glad you are here because I just gained level 20. I am not sure what to put on my Necro Scoundrel, my witch. He has a little bit of pyro too. I could give him dual wielding for an extra point of dodging and a little bit more damage. Which he's not really doing that much melee-wise.
Fix this mess.
Partly because his daggers are kind of crap for now. If I give him Aerothergy, he can use Vacuum Aura again. If I give him Pyro, he does more damage with his Pyro spells. Or I could just give him more Necro or Scoundrel for the fire the self-heal or the crit multiplier, respectively. Plus a little bit more movement speed. I do love Vacuum Aura. What's my crit now? Crit chance is 16%. Damage is only 223 to 235 for melee damage. He really doesn't do all that much damage. He does more damage with magic.
Who knows how long it will take to fix this mess?
So one of the cool things that I've done now a couple times is do the combination of Spark Master or Master of Sparks and then follow it up with a multi-hit melee attack. In this case, Daggers Drawn, which hits 5 times. So that's 5 sparks from Spark Master. It did a crap load of fire damage. So I'm wondering if maybe I should boost that, but that's if I can set it up properly. But then also, like, having Vacuum Aura is pretty awesome. Because if they're out of magic armor, it, like, auto-silences them if they're in your aura. Otherwise, best I got is Vampiric Aura, or Vampiric Hunger. Which is a good one. So I guess the choice is really like, do I want a little bit more fire damage or access to Vacuum Aura? Arrow or Warfare? I have no points into Warfare. I'll do Arrow. Switch to Vacuum Aura. F5. We'll just stick with that. Ifin is pretty straightforward. He's already maxed on summoning. I could boost his Huntsman, which the amount of verticality that you get in the final fight might be the play. Or I could just boost his range damage entirely. Oh, Warfare is good for Necro spells as well? I didn't realize. All physical damage you deal. Interesting. Probably good for Polly as well. Okay, he gained a memory slot. We can unlock.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool could throw together a bloody stew.
Maybe water infusion? Or maybe... Marksman's Fang is pretty awesome. Oh, he can learn Peace of Mind? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. So Huntsman, ranged. Yeah, I think the flat damage increase would probably be better. Let's go with a ranged point. All the finesse. He's at finesse 50. F5. Yeah, that's fair. Red Prince, you can unlock another thing. A way to deal magic armor damage and also set nullified resistance. Or forced exchange would be pretty awesome too. If I have the source points, which I probably won't with all the other source spells I have on. Then again, if I use Apotheosis right away. What, forced exchange? What, which good choice? Sorry, I just looked over. Drop Battle Stomp and do forced exchange. Because that can come in clutch sometimes. I'm probably going to use Anathema and Onslaught. But after that, I'll figure out another source. Well, wait. Final fight, we get infinite source. What am I worried about? Oh, for ranged instead of Huntsman? Yeah. I could do 5% more damage or 5% more damage and 5% crit multiplier with two-handed. So he's already at Warfare 8. Two-handed. Hold up. Strength. 1 point of strength does an additional 5% damage. Oh, that's just for two-handed weapons, though. Whereas Warfare would also increase the polymorph spells. If I understood correctly.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Okay, we'll just put another point in warfare. I think he has enough spells and abilities, so maybe I'll just boost his strength a bit further. F5. Beast, you're always an enigma.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool could throw together a bloody stew.
Master of Sparks we like. Chain Lightning we like.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Oh, I still have to fight just Isbale. I forgot about her because she's like underground. She's not on the map.
Generations of work just strewn across the floor.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Let's see. What kind of damage does the final Voidwoken do? Do you remember? With the breath attack?
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
I seem to remember being water-based. So I could get rid of Pressure Spike and pick up one of the skin spells. Flaming, Icy, and Jellyfish skin. Fire and Poison, if I'm talking about the Kraken. Yeah, alright. Flaming Skin. Okay. Beastie.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool could throw together a bloody stew.
Yeah, 2 points of intelligence. He's kind of become more of a mage anyway. Has one more point to put into something. High enough air theurgy. He has the high... He doesn't have enough necro. Pyro necro.
The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Arrow necro. I could just boost his Aerotheurgy. A little more damage. Or another point of leadership.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
I know leadership like isn't really the greatest stat. I feel like it can kind of add up though. Across the entire party. Make you a little better at withstanding stuff.
I sharp paladin. The Grand Master's chamber must be protected.
Yeah, I'll add another point of leadership. Because I know, like, GGobbie has decent dodging. 40% dodge rate, it's actually been really good. Yeah, you have to be within a certain distance, and the character has to be alive, and I think you have to be able to see them and everything too. Oh, it's 8-meter radius. I think in DOS 1 you have to be able to see them. But if I put on like Guardian Angel and like Circle of Protection and all that, or Dome of Protection, what's the radius on this? 10 meters on favorable wind.
I'm wasted in this place. Any fool could throw together a bloody stew.
Okay.
Eye sharp, Paladin. The Grandmaster's chamber must
So,
be protected.
Tomorrow. And I'll remind and mention for those that might not have been in chat earlier, but on Saturday it is my birthday. I'm not sure what I will be doing for that. I'm not going to be streaming Friday because that is D&D night. Saturday though, Saturday before the community event, I might, if I haven't finished this, I may stream this and just like do the final boss, you know, because I think I'm getting pretty close. I have to fight Isbale. I have to fight the Doctor. Otherwise, I might have to save it for Sunday and just have like a big Sunday. Thank you. Maybe I'll save the final boss for Sunday. I'm not sure. I'll definitely get close. I think I still have to fight Karen as well. Karen, the demonic. No, the fallen Godwoken who swore himself to the God King, if I remember correctly. Because he escaped his containment, and so I will have to meet him down on the way through the Path of Blood. You'll be in Canada and at a wedding on Saturday, so you'll have to catch it on VOD. The Mistake, yeah. I can save it for Sunday if you think you'll be around. You've been following the my DOS 2 playthrough. But then I also have to make up. Oh. Then I have to sorry, not make up. So then I have to figure out what I'm going to stream on after this. I am leaning toward Styx, which was suggested to me by Zemi, where you play as a goblin assassin, and it's a very stealth-oriented game. Just me being the graphite goblin, and that's kind of the namesake, is my my goblin Gloomstalker in D&D. I thought it'd be fun, and it's a series that I think the first game is from like 2014 or 2017 or something. But it has 3 games in it, and I would be interested to like kind of learn a new series and see what it's about. It sounds like the newer game didn't get very good reviews, but you know how that is. It's a newer game. I don't know how long it is, but I can't imagine it's longer than DOS 2. And it could just be something that I pick up when I have time. But other than that, in September we have the Valheim 1.0 release. I think in October maybe we have, or maybe it's November, we have the Enshrouded 1.0 release. I definitely want to get in on Valheim because I've spent many hours playing that, and I think another playthrough of that would be fun. And if Michael Bryan doesn't set up a community server for that, I might just do that for myself. You won't be back in the States or have your laptop until Tuesday, so you'll have to catch it on VOD whenever. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I definitely want to get through this game sometime this weekend. because I am very close. I could probably knock out Isbale and Dr. Deva tomorrow. And then Saturday, just gun it for the final boss or something. Saturday or Sunday, I'll just jump for the final boss. You're excited for Valheim release? Yeah! Yeah, I get kind of mixed feelings about doing it with multiplayer because I know you get you get players that want to either speed run or they want to cheese things, and it's like, okay, but and I've talked about this on stream before. I like to engage with the games in the way that they're more or less intended, or at least how I interpret how they're intended. And when you're like making Greydor farms that like mass execute them for, you know, stone and lumber and that kind of thing, I'm like, you're kind of, I feel like, you know, the gathering aspect is kind of part of the challenge. I did run a server for it for a little while, and it got a little bit annoying. Because I would check in on like a friend's base, and he was using a mod to make it so he didn't have to click as often for farming, and I thought, okay, well, if you're trying to mitigate your arthritis symptoms through that, I can understand that. But then I checked on his farm, and it was enormous. And I'm like, okay, you are radically outpacing us when it comes to food production. And like other client-side mods and stuff. I don't know if Valheim is out for console. It might be. I don't remember if they were working on that. And I don't remember if there's crossplay. Let's look while I'm talking about it. Yes, Valheim has crossplay. It allows players on PC, Steam, Microsoft Store, and PC Game Pass, and Xbox One or Xbox Series XS to play together in the same PlayStation support is also planned alongside upcoming updates. So I don't know if you have a PS or a PlayStation. Okay, PlayStation is coming in September with 1.0 release. Okay, yeah. So with 1.0 release, you'd be able to join us. Yeah, we'll look into it. I've done the server rental before. So if MB doesn't want to put one together, I'll just throw one together and yeah. Yeah, it becomes a whole thing because you do run into people that have like client-side mods and stuff that you can't really necessarily see. You can maybe see the results, like, hey, holy crap, how did you get all of these resources? But yeah, I like I like following the progression of Valheim and watching, you know, going through the ages and having to engage with the difficulty of gathering resources with all the monsters and all of that, rather than, you know, like importing stuff from other worlds. And sorry, there's an ad that just hit, or the ad's about to start, sorry. I should probably end the YouTube VOD. So anyway, YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, follow. Come follow me on Twitch, all that. Have a good night.